Our today's topic is about adhesion and sticking of the tablet with the punches during compression, mechanism of adhesion and sticking, and various reasons of adhesion and sticking and solution of this problem. Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. I am Mudassir Abbas with another video. Our today's topic is about adhesion and sticking. Uh, Sticking appear always in the middle area of the tablet, while adhesion can appear anywhere on the surface of the tablet. The reason for the sticking to appear on the middle area of the tablet is that middle area of the tablet is thickest area, and due to being thickest, it is under high force of gravity. Due to being under high force of gravity, the middle area of tablet experiences highest quantity of friction, and due to highest quantity of friction, sticking occur always in middle area of the tablet, while adhesion can appear anywhere on the surface of tablet. Another difference between adhesion and sticking is that adhesion occur at that time when powder meets the punches, while sticking occur at that time when compressed tablet is ejected out of the punches. Two main important reasons for adhesion are electrostatic charges and moisture. Electrostatic charges are the charges which are present on the surface of particles which are created on the surface of particle due to the friction. When certain drug is transported from manufacturer to the pharmaceutical industry, during handling and transportation, friction is present between these charges, and this friction provides energy for the transfer of electrons between the particle, due to which electrostatic charges are created on this particle. These are positive and negative layers on the surface, and as punches are made up of transition metal, so punches always contain positive charges. So negative charges which are present on the drug particle result in the sticking of the particle with the punch surface. As drug particles always contain charges on their surface, so these charges should be removed during wet granulation. During wet granulation, when there is sufficient granulation or sufficient wetting of the powder, then solvent which is used during wet granulation removes these charges from the particles. So when there is no sufficient granulation and drug is not converted into the granules, and fine particles are left within the powder and they are sent to the compression as such, then these charges which were come from manufacturer within the drug particle are sent through granulation to the compression, and during compression these charges result in sticking of the drug particle on the surface of the punches. This is called adhesion of powder to the surface of punches. Another reason for adhesion is the moisture content which is present within the powder particles. This moisture provides energy and mobility for adhesion of powder to the surface of the punches, because moisture itself contains free energy, so it provides this energy for adhesion, and it also provides mobility. When certain powder is dried, then all of the superficial moisture is easily removed from the particle. But those drug particles which contain such atoms that have less valence shell electrons, like magnesium and calcium contains less valence shell electrons, so their crystals, so those powder which contain such atoms which have less valence shell electrons, then in those crystals the bonds which are existing within the crystals are weak due to less valence shell electron. So water easily removes those bonds within the crystals and replaces, and it itself becomes the part of the crystal. And this calculated amount of water which is absorbed by the crystal is called water of crystallization. This water is more stiffer and it is not easily removed during the drying. So if this water of crystallization is left within the powder, then during tablet compression, this water of crystallization results in the adhesion of the powder to the punch surface. However, water of crystallization can also be removed if powder is further dried. Another reason for sticking is the lack of lubrication. When there is less quantity of lubricant or glidant within the powder, then it will also result in sticking. Let's suppose the lubricant do its work in such a way that it forms the layer between the punch and the powder the surface. As lubricants are lipophilic in nature, so when they form layer on the punch surface and also form layer on the powder particle, then these lipophilic layer slip over each other and tablet is easily ejected out of the punches. But when there is lack of lubricant, then in that case friction will be produced, and this friction will provide energy for the sticking of powder particle to the punch surface. And if there is also a lack of glidant within the powder particle, it will also result in sticking, because the function of glidant is to fill the irregularities of the grains, and these irregularities are when filled, then these grains become able to glide over each other. So when there is less quantity of glidant like talcum powder within the powder, then in that case there will also be the chances of sticking. So in case when there is sticking within the tablet, so this sticking can be efficiently removed by addition of magnesium sterate and talcum powder. And the role of compression pressure is also important during the sticking, because tablet compression is exothermic process, because the molecules of the drug and excipients contain energy within their molecules. So when there is compression, so during compression, when these molecules of drug and excipient are compressed with each other, then energy which is utilized during this process is less, but energy which was present in their molecules were higher in quantity. So extra energy is released. This energy is released in the form of heat, and this heat is when accumulated within the punches, then it results in evaporation of the moisture, and it also results to overcome the charges which are present on the surface of the particle, because charges which are present on the surface of particle have less energy, but the energy which is produced during compression is higher amount of energy, so it overcomes the charges. Hence compression pressure is an increase if it overcomes both reasons of addition, and hence addition of powder particle is removed.